Canada's national men's rugby team is in Denver right now preparing for their opening match of the 2010 Churchill Cup. The Churchill Cup is a tournament played by 6 international teams: Canada, USA, Uruguay, France A, Russia, and England A, with games being held in Denver, Colorado, and at the Red Bull Stadium in New Jersey. Canada will open the tournament this Saturday with a match against Uruguay, who are ranked 19th in the world. Canada's head coach Kieran Crowley, alongside captain Riordan, feels their team has to be prepared to match Uruguay's physical play.
Well, our knowledge of them is that they're very strong up front. They have a really strong scrum. The scrum is probably a key part of their game. They're also pretty physical in that they get a lot of drives going, a lot of mauls.
We suspect, we've seen some video on them, and we suspect they're going to be, pretty big, pretty physical side. Similar to some of the other South American sides in terms of their scrummaging and their mauling. Pretty good kickers with the ball, and they're going to be a tough side. They've just coming off 5 games in a row, so they're going to be match fit. They're polished.
This is Team Canada's first test match of 2010 and most recent since they beat Russia at Swangard Stadium in Burnaby last November. Canada had a 1-week training camp at Shawnigan Lake School before flying to Denver to prepare and focus their attention on defense.
Yeah, we've looked a hang of a lot at our defensive pattern, our defensive alignment, and our line speed. From that, that's been our major focus for the first sort of week and a couple of days here. And if we can carry an intensity in that into the game, hopefully it turns into an attacking weapon for us.
Riordan is playing in his 28th test match for Canada and feels his team's preparation for Uruguay and the rest of the Churchill Cup is going well.
We've sort of got a model. We've got to focus on ourselves. So regardless of who we're going to go out and play, we've still got to focus on our work and what we're going to do in our skills. As we get closer and closer to the game, I think the nerves pick up a little bit. We're pretty thankful for that camp we had up at Shawnigan. Looking at where we are, 3 or 4 days into a normal tour compared to where we are now, we're miles ahead. So it's been pretty good, and that's allowed us to spend a bit more time on getting used to the altitude and maybe not spending quite so long on the field. So yeah, I think the boys are looking pretty good and starting to get pretty excited for the weekend.
Bryan Kelly reporting from Denver.